of the criminal gangs.
Good morning, Betty. Indeed, having come from very active electioneering period, we must say that Kisumu County is experiencing quite a calm time right now. So talking about gangs and security situation, what we've gathered so far is that the situation is not that bad, though I have my guests who will be expounding much on that. But the reality is there are still those elements from the pockets of those elements within Kisumu town or Kisumu County for that matter. So I will quickly introduce Tobias Aser, who is quite a significant stakeholder in matter security, and he can tell us more about the situation in Kisumu. Welcome to KTN News, Tobias. So kindly give us a breakdown on what the situation is. Do we have gangs and how serious is it in Kisumu? I'll hold it for you.
Thank you very much. Indeed, we've just come from very intense electioneering period. And over that period, we saw a lot of insecurity. Things are calming down. But then, yes, indeed, it is true that we have gangs that are still terrorizing people. And most of these gangs are unemployed youths. They were eating from the pockets of the politicians. Now that politics is over, they are now turning into crime. And I think the county government, together with the national government, have a bigger role to play to ensure that these youths, we sort them out permanently by getting them a source of livelihood.
So talking about in mapping Kisumu County, we have various parts. We have slums of Nyalenda, Obunga, and other areas. Talking about intensity of these gangs, where do we point our fingers at?
Just as you mentioned, yes, Kisumu is divided into various regions. We have slums, we have Nyalenda, we have Obunga, we have Manyata, we have Bandani, and Kondele, of course. And the headquarters of these guys is Kondele, as you've always known that whenever there are issues, then they all start from Kondele. These are the areas where these people live. So we really need to look at those areas, intensify security patrols within those areas. And if those areas are contained, then we have a very safe city that we can be proud of.
You've mentioned, Tobias, that quite a big majority of these gangs, they are youths. So why the youths? What are we not getting right here?
Basically, it's because of unemployment. The youths who are not employed align themselves to politicians, especially during the electioneering period. But once that is over, then they have nothing to do, and they have to continue surviving. And for them to survive, they now have to turn into crime. And that is why I'm saying the county government and the national government have a bigger job and a bigger role to play in ensuring that these youths are given a source of livelihood that can pull them out of their criminal activities.
Okay, thank you very much, Tobias. Betty, that is Tobias from Riley Falcon Security Services here in Kisumu, giving us an update on the security situation in Kisumu and what needs to be done to fix it. Back to